Hey YouTube, it's your girl Shama. I'm back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my eyebrows at home. I'm going to get a little closer so y'all can see. My eyebrows are completely out of whack. Especially this one, like, oh. I actually tried to film this video like a month ago, and I ended up messing up my brows, so I never posted it. I did this was towards the end of March. It's now May 3rd, I think it's May 3rd or the 2nd. It's May 2nd. Wow. It's Thursday, May 2nd. So it's been over a month since I've done anything to my eyebrows. I've been trying to like let them grow back out so I could re-wax them. I've obviously been doing little plucks and tweezes in between, but it's time to just wax them again. So first thing I do is I start off with some sort of alcohol or witch hazel, and I just wipe my brows to get all the oils and stuff off my face. So we're gonna do that first. And then I bought a new wax kit because the ones that I was using sucked. I was always getting hair bumps, and I still kind of get them. I think this hair bump right here is from me tweezing a hair out and not actually waxing, because I waxed like a month ago, like I said. But the other waxes that I was using, one of them was by Sally Hansen, and I would always get hair bumps from using it for whatever reason. And the other one I bought from Target, it was by this brand called Bliss, and it didn't do anything. Like, I don't know what it was supposed to do. It was a hard wax. It didn't come with the strips or anything, and it didn't do anything. So I tried this one. This is the one that I used in March, the last time I did my brows, and I actually really like it. It's GG All-Purpose Honey. I got this at Sally's, the store. So in the box, it comes with these little wax strips. And I like that they're like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're like a fabric and not paper. That's what I'm trying to say. They're fabricy and not like paperish. This is the actual wax, All-Purpose Honey. Let me see if I can get it to... There we go. As you can see, it kind of just looks like honey almost. And it's solid because it's obviously not warm. And then it comes with some other stuff in the kit. Let me see. Let me put these in order and then talk about them. Okay, cool. So this is, it says pre-hun. I guess you're supposed to put this on as a pre-wax cleanser. I already used the alcohol. I guess I'll try this too. Next, so after you use the wax, you're supposed to go in with this wax off. It's just to get any extra wax residue off of your face. There's a post-wax cooling gel that it contains aloe vera, cucumber, and methanol. And I guess it's just to, you know, kind of soothe your skin after you've ripped the hairs out of it. And then this is a slow grow with argan oil. It's supposed to make your hair grow slower after you wax, I guess. I didn't use this the last time, so I don't know. This will be my first time trying all of this stuff. But yeah, let's get into it.
Got me, you got me, got me twisted. You got me, got me twisted.
All right, so the first thing that I do before I even melt the wax is I get a plastic bag and some scissors, and I just cut the bag open. If you've never waxed at home, it gets really messy. So I always just like to lay out a plastic bag to get the wax and stuff on there instead of on my dressers and stuff and having to scrub all that off. You just fold the bag up and throw it in the garbage. So I always do that. Then I take a wax strip, and I'm actually going to use the longer ones. These are cute or whatever, but like I actually use smaller strips on my brows than this. Like, these are too big, but they're also too small for me to cut down, so I'm just going to use these. And I'm going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strips. So, and I try and keep them the same size, but at the same time, like, this part really doesn't matter. The size that I'm cutting them is about like this. I don't know how long that is, maybe like 1.5 to 2 inches. I could be wrong, who knows. And then this is what I have left over. So once I cut my wax strips, I kind of just set them to the side. I make sure that I get everything in order, make sure what I need is where I can grab it. Let me put these little things back in order. Oh, and this box, actually, I didn't show it, but this box actually does come with like popsicle sticks to apply the wax, which is nice because, I don't know, I always use these to apply my wax, even with like the Sally Hansen one that I was using, the Bliss that I was using. I don't know, I just love using popsicle sticks, so it's nice that this came with them. But so now I'm gonna just, now that everything's prepped, I wiped my eyebrows and everything. I'm just gonna take another cotton pad. I guess I'll try this little pre-hun stuff and put it on my brows too. Oh, this is cute. It just looks like this. I guess I'll use this too since it came in the kit or whatever. All right, and now I'm gonna go downstairs and heat this up and I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. I melted the wax in the microwave. Just real quick, how I melt my wax is I leave it in for about 1.5 minutes, stir it up, put it back in. After that, I do it in increments of like 45 seconds. I'll put it in, leave it in for 45 seconds, take it out, stir it up, do the same thing. And you'll kind of know when it's ready. The one thing you don't want to do is just put it in for 5 minutes and leave it there. You don't want to overheat the wax because then you're going to have to wait for it to cool down and it might mess with the consistency of it. I'm not sure. But like I said, you'll know when it's ready because you'll just be able to tell. It'll go from being like real thick to like, okay, this might be it, but it's still a little too thick. And then, you know, put it in there maybe 1 or 2 more times and it'll kind of give you this like this consistency that I'm able to go in and scoop it, but it's still a little thick because it's stuck on the stick. But so yeah, that's just how I check my wax. That's how I melt it down and stuff like that. And before I put it on my face, I always mix it up a little bit. I kind of wipe the sides of the container so that it's not gooping. And I do a test strip on the inside of my wrist. The last thing you want to do is kind of test it on your face and then burn your face. But so it's not too hot. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows. The last time when I messed them up, it was because I was trying to talk and explain what I was doing while I was doing it, and it messed me up, and I'm not going to do that this time. I love you guys, but I don't love you guys enough to sacrifice my brows again. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull this mirror closer to my face so I can see what's going on. Sometimes I will kind of comb my brow hairs. I have like a little spoolie that I use. Sometimes I don't. They're pretty like laid right now since I used all of that stuff on them. So I'm just going to get into it. All right, so if you guys didn't see what I did, what you do is you put the wax in the direction of the hair. When you put the strip on, you put it in the direction that you put the wax, which is in the same direction that the hair is growing. And then when you're pulling it, you pull it in the opposite direction. That's how you get the hair out. If you pull in the same direction as the hair, it's not going to do anything. It might get some hairs, but it's not as effective. So just make sure you're putting the wax on in the direction of the hair. You're putting the strip on in that same direction, and then you pull it off in the opposite direction. Just to kind of show you guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it did pull off some little hairs. I like to keep my brows kind of thick and natural looking. I don't really like to do too much, so that's why I'm only really pulling out the little fine hairs that are just making my brows look scruffy.
stress me, won't depress me, no. Uninteresting, don't impress me, you can't sex me, no. You think you got me hypnotized, I see right through your lies. I don't want no bad vibes, I don't want your bad vibes. Heartbreak around town, flirting, living it up. And now you claim you want Sean boy, but you ain't big enough. You so smooth with your words, I pay attention to your actions. If your actions ain't lining up, boy, you can get to stepping next and get about my face. Cause my intelligence you testing for, you embarrass yourself. I suggest you make your exit, cause you think you so damn fine. That ego got some height, you swear you worth the hype. Man, I can't stand your type. You can't catch me, ain't gon' stress me, won't depress me, no. Uninteresting, don't impress me, you can't sex me, no. You think you got me hypnotized, I see right through your lies. I don't want no bad vibes, I don't want your bad vibes. You swear you on top, but it on top. You swear the room stop, but it don't stop. Boy, you must be out your head. You think I'm climbing in your bed. You better get in your place and move to the side. Grown, independent, I know I'm fine. Your compliments, they ain't genuine. I know your game, so don't waste your time. This conversation's dead, go play with your hoes instead. Don't put me on your list, you can't handle all this. And I already know that you must think I'm slow. You only want me for my physical.
Alright, so this is what my brows are looking like. And what I do after I wax them is I go in and just tweeze them up a little bit. So I'm gonna tweeze them off camera and I'll be back again. Actually, I lied. I'm actually gonna use this wax off to get all of this wax residue off of my face, and then I'm gonna tweeze my brows. So I just wanted to show you guys. It looks like this. It's like this mint green color. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this wax off my face because there's a bunch that's just kind of sitting, chilling on my face right now. Always make sure you guys keep just like a stack of cotton pads next to you when you're doing your brows, because I promise you you're gonna need them. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and just kind of tweeze whatever hairs that I want gone. Oh, let me get this off of my wrist. But it's important that once you wax an area, I kind of go easy on the wax, just because you can always tweeze the hairs out, but once you over wax, you can't put them back on, you know. But it's important that you don't double wax. So like I missed some hairs on this brow that I want gone. But don't go back over your skin with the wax because it's gonna rip your skin off. Your skin is only good for one pass, and then after that your skin gonna start coming off with the wax and it's gonna look crazy and you're gonna be hurt. So all right, now I'm gonna take this spoolie, and this is actually when I use my spoolie the most, when I go to pluck my brow hair, so I can kind of see what I want and like push them down and see what I don't want, push them back up, see what I want, you know, like I can actually get a better feel on what hairs I want, what hairs I don't want. It's also kind of easy to use this to isolate the hairs, so I can see like, okay, if I pull this hair out, what is my brow gonna look like? And I know that sounds crazy, but that's literally what I do. So I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be back. All right, so I'm back after tweezing my brows. Hopefully you guys can see a difference. You might not see a difference though from when I waxed them and then went in with my tweezers, but I can see a difference. I know the hairs that I pulled out, so I like them. Hopefully y'all can tell the difference, but if not, it don't matter. Let me get kind of closer so you guys can see my brows. They popping or whatever. Like I said, I like to leave them kind of thick, kind of natural. I don't like that my brows don't really have a tail. There's like wax stuff and just cotton pads and all type of stuff in my hair right now. I don't like that my brows don't have a tail on the end. And I could make one, but then it just makes my brows look short, at least to me. So I just kind of leave them like this. Sometimes I will go in and try to make a tail, but really when I go to fill them in, I don't fill in my eyebrows every day, but like when I go to fill them in, oh yeah, the tail goes right there on fleek. Like, I didn't mean to draw myself, but I get my tail fleeky when I do my brows like this. So this is my brows. I'm gonna go in again with some alcohol just to sanitize my face again. Make sure you guys wash your hands before you do your brows. I already did and I forgot to mention that. But so I clean my brows before and after just to get whatever germs or if there's anything. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like you can't be too safe. So I just wipe them down with the alcohol again. If it's any leftover dirt and debris in my pores or whatever. Sometimes the hair doesn't come all the way out and you gotta just use this to kind of zap at it a little more. Now I'm gonna go in with this post-wax cooling gel. Oh, let me tell you guys why I started doing my own eyebrows. So I started doing my own eyebrows when I was in college. Because, so I had a nail lady, not a nail lady, but a brow lady that worked at a nail shop at home who would do my brows. And she used to get them on fleek every time. And I'm like, bet, we lit. But obviously, like when I was at school, I couldn't come home and get my brows done or just to get my brows done. So like I would go a while and they would start to get bushy and they would start to look crazy. So one time I went to this nail shop at school and I showed the lady a picture of my face. Like, I want my brows to look like this. Do y'all know she messed me up? Messed me up. Like, let me see if I have a picture. If I have a picture, I'll put it in this corner for like 5 seconds because that's how bad she messed me up. Like, I don't want y'all to stare at it too hard. So she messed me up. Then I had to wait like a month or two and let my brows grow back out again. Then the lady at home started acting up. Like, I let my brows grow all the way out, show her the picture, this is what I want them to look like. And she just started doing whatever she wanted to do. And I'm like, okay. And then when I got back to school one summer, I seen this girl at IHOP and I'm like, girl, your brows is on fleek. Who did them? And she's like, oh, this lady, again, at my school, but like it wasn't the same lady that I went to the first time. It was a completely different shop. It was like 20 minutes from the shop that I originally went to. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go to her. She got me right the first time. The second time was cool or whatever. But then like maybe like the third or fourth time, my brows were slowly just getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And if I have pictures of that, I'll post right here too. And I think one time I went like the day before my birthday or a couple days before my birthday and my brows was like, I can't even show you, like they were like this thin, like they were non-existent. So I just started doing them at home. And I've used all the Sally Hansen waxes that there are to use. I've used the one with the strips, I've used the one without the strips, and I just get really bad hair bumps. And I don't know, this wax that I'm using now, I haven't gotten any hair bumps from the actual wax itself. I think now that the hair bumps that I have or the ones that I got were from me trying to tweeze my brows and clean them up after the fact. But the Sally Hansen, I was always getting hair bumps. Like I said, the one that I tried at Target didn't do anything. Like I don't know what that was. It didn't do anything. And I honestly prefer the wax that comes with the strips over the hard wax that you just pull off. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys have hair bump problems like I do, try this wax because I promise it's lit. And it's like, I don't think it's all natural, but it's like very natural friendly. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's not all natural ingredients, but it's close enough. Okay, so that was the cooling gel, and it actually does feel cool. It's not giving me a tingly feeling, but that's kind of what I want to, that's the only thing I can kind of describe it as, is like almost like a little baby tingling feeling, but it cooled my brows down, especially after that alcohol. And now I'm going to use this Slow Grow with argan oil. Let me double check. I have nut allergies and I'm allergic to fish. And I think argan is a nut. But I don't know. I can use argan oil for some reason because I use it on my face all the time. But yeah, I use it on my face all the time, but I think it's a nut. Who knows? But let me just make sure there's no other like almond oil or something in here. Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Ooh, this one, did I show you guys the other one before I put it on my face? If I didn't, this one's kind of similar to the other one. It's just a little more white. The other one, the cooling gel, was more like transparent. And this one's more white. But so we're gonna see if this little slow grow, whatever this is, works. Because my hair grows back really fast. I don't know if I told you guys that. My hair grows back super fast. Like if I shave my legs tonight, by the morning my legs will be stubbly. Like, so if I have something I gotta do, I have to wait till the day of to actually shave, because if I do it like a day or two ahead of time, it'd be over with. All right, I'm just gonna put this all over. All right, and so for the most part, I'm done. Let me just gather all my garbage. And this is why the plastic bag comes in handy, because you literally just throw everything down. All the garbage is in here. All right, so that's my brow video. That's how I do my brows at home. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully it'll encourage you guys to try and do your brows yourself. Especially if the people that's doing your brows is messing you up how they was doing me. Like, yeah, I suggest doing your brows at home anyway. It saves you money, and then you could do them on your own time. You could do them exactly how you want them done. You could take your time with it. So, and I definitely recommend this this little wax kit. Like I said, I got it at Sally's. I don't know how much I paid for it. Maybe $20, $25. Who knows? But I definitely recommend it. Like, out of all the waxes that I've tried, this one's probably my favorite. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. And listen to my EP if you haven't done so already. And I also have a single coming out soon. Today's Thursday, and I'm actually dropping it tomorrow. So it'll probably be out before this video gets out. But make sure you guys check out my new single, my EP. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that at Sham the Baddest, SHAM the Baddest. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.